The information presented in this keynote comes from Deanna Kuhn's The Development of Causal Reasoning, and I'm Whitney Utley. You may ask yourself, what is causal reasoning? Causal reasoning is a way in which we categorize and explain causes and effects in order to make sense of the world around us. Researchers have tried to identify a set of inference rules that can be applied to understanding how adults reason causally. However, it would be challenging to capture the variance in individual adults' lives in order to apply a set of inference rules that could explain how causal learning is developed. This is because we are all very different and have very different backgrounds and background knowledge. Furthermore, research has shown that children's causal reasoning is far more proficient than adults' causal reasoning. Therefore, researchers conclude that the task to learn causal reasoning is such a complex cognitive development that children must be guided in this process and that it is not innate. Meaning, children cannot do this on their own without the help of others. The process of causal learning starts in infancy. Causal inference develops early on in infants. They recognize that if they move their legs attached to a rattle, that it will make a noise. The essential question is then, why are children better at causal reasoning than adults? Researchers discovered that children are able to make sense of the world around them by identifying outcomes and finding the cause by backward reasoning. Children are less concerned with making predictions and more about answering the essential question of why things have happened. Thus, they develop a sense of their world by establishing satisfying explanations to outcomes. Predictions do not drive causal learning because they cannot provide new theories. Both adults and children update beliefs and ideas as new evidence arises, especially when our expectations are not met. However, a process of comparing the new information to already held beliefs must occur in order to accept new information. This is how both adults and children learn. Research on adolescents showed that they were slower to use their reasoning and put it all together when it came to making sense of a new situation when they were presented with a task. Therefore, this shows that adolescents struggle with predictions and causal reasoning similarly to children and adults. However, research also showed that although their performance on such a task that required them to use their reasoning abilities to make sense of something, that they showed rapid progress in learning how to reason. In conclusion, early adolescence is a good time to provide intervention and reasoning skills. In conclusion, studies showed great variation in results from adults and 12-year-olds on a reasoning task. This information reveals that causal reasoning and its development should not be given a universal model and set of steps in order to be mastered. It shows that individuals and their different background knowledge should be taken into account when it comes to examining the development of causal reasoning in individuals. Recommendations for the future. In her article, The Development of Causal Reasoning, Deanna Kuhn recommends that the emphasis on reading, representing, and reconciling skills for reasoning should be taught to children in order to strengthen reasoning skills, since studies have shown that adults even struggle with reasoning. She further explains that children should be encouraged to build and revise their explanations in order to make sense of the world around them.